Well, hello everyone. Welcome. It is Saturday, July 3rd, and we are ready to open up church. That's an exciting thing, but it's been a big process. It's been a long week for us as we've been sort of adjusting things as we go on the fly. So I thought I'd take a couple minutes today and to sit with you and to see if I can help explain what you can expect a little bit tomorrow. And if you have any questions, I'm going to be looking and watching right here just in case. Otherwise, there's also going to be an email that's going to be sent out here in just a little bit to sort of let you know what to expect. Because I know it's really hard moving from not being in church, not being in service, not even having the option of being in service to sort of where we're at now, where we can sort of come in. There's no real limits or restrictions on anything. So it's different, right? It's a weird change. It's a weird time. But I hope that as we go forward, everybody starts to feel a little bit more comfortable. We start to see more and more people in. And we're basically going to take the next 2 months, okay, July and August, 2 months to sort of ease in, to see how things work, to change things as they need to go. So I really do appreciate your patience with us during this time as we try to figure things out. Because in all reality, I've never actually been in like an in-person church service with any of you. So if things look a little different, if things are a little different, you can blame me. It's probably my fault. But for tomorrow, let's talk about tomorrow for a second, okay? Tomorrow is going to be a little bit different because, well, hey, besides all of us being together, we're going to expect a little bit different things. I know the last time we opened it up, we had a few more rules, but let me just tell you what you can expect today. So tomorrow we're going to ask everybody to please use the front entrances. Okay, we are trying to keep a little bit of a control of where people are at and how much and where they're flowing into. So if you're able, or not if you're able, please use our front entrances if at all possible. Okay. And as far as masks go, we are going to follow what BC Health has told us, and we are going to be recommending. We are recommending masks still for anybody ages 12 and up who has not been fully vaccinated. Now, just so that you know, fully vaccinated means you have both shots and it's been 14 days. So we're not going to be checking for proof of vaccination. We will never be checking for that. But masks, as BC Health has allowed us to say, we are going to be recommending them. Now, because of that recommendation, and we're not actually putting down an actual mandate anymore, we are going to have a special section of the church set up for the next 2 months. It's actually when you walk into the sanctuary, it's on the left-hand side. You'll see it all listed out. What is it? Special signs. There we go. Signs everywhere on the left-hand side. That will be for those of you that want to make sure that you are still in a place that is fully masked and fully socially distanced. So there is a whole section of the sanctuary. The whole left side of the sanctuary is for anybody that wants to make sure that if you're coming to church, that you don't want to interact with people, you don't want to come in contact with people that aren't masked or otherwise. The left section of the sanctuary will be for you. So we will be watching that section, make sure people follow the rules. But just in case you're wondering, we do have a special section for those of you that want to make sure that we are keeping things as safe as humanly possible. So we have that coming in there for you. We also are going to be saying that when you arrive, we are going to have communion. When we have communion this week, though, instead of anybody coming forward or anything else being handed, you're going to be handed elements as you walk into the service. So as you walk in, you're going to be handed that. We ask that you just hold that until the appropriate time in the service, and then we will all take it together. So communion's going to be handed to you. I've got a list here. I'm making sure I don't miss anything on my list. Your kids, when you come into the foyer, at the information desk, we're going to have a special activities pack for your kids. Kids ministry will start next week, but for this week, as we're sort of easing things in, kids packs with activities that they can do during the service will be right there at our information desk. We will be singing, and we will be allowing for congregational singing as well. So that's exciting to me, but I want to make sure that if that's something that you're concerned about, that is something that we will be doing. So please take that into consideration. Also, to try and prevent as much unwanted contact as possible, we are going to be doing a couple things during service. First of all, we're not going to be passing the plates during the offering time. All right. If you have tithes and offerings that you'd like to bring and hand to us during Sunday morning, we're going to ask that you give them over to our giving kiosk that's located out in the foyer. Same place where the debit machine usually is. We're going to have a slot for you to put anything else there. So that makes sure that we're not passing things, and if people don't want to have to touch something that somebody else touched. Also, for the moment, we are not going to be doing a passing of the peace moment during service as well, just to sort of keep things easy and separated out. And we will not be doing our normal fellowship time out in the fireside room or otherwise for the next 2 months. So I expect to see that to come back in September. But for right now, if you're wanting to fellowship with one another, we ask that you just you go outside afterwards and you can fellowship as much as you want. But we won't have any specific things. We won't have food. We won't have anything like that for the next couple of months. All right. Now, what about those of you that are saying, I'm not ready yet. I just don't want to come back yet. I don't feel comfortable, or it's just not what I want right now. Well, we are making sure that we still have a really high quality online service for you. That's not going away. That's not ever going away. And in fact, the fun thing about this one is you're going to be seeing exactly what everybody else is seeing at the same time. It'll be a live stream of what's happening right then and there. And so it's going to be like you're right there with us. You're not going to be missing anything. And we are also starting to include people there online for you to interact with. If you need prayer, if you need to talk to somebody, if you need to reach out to somebody on the staff or to a pastor, there will be people there and ready to hear your questions, ready to take anything that you have. They will be there. So we're trying to make church as accessible online as we possibly can for any of you that either are just not anywhere close to coming back yet, or just maybe you can't physically right now. We want to make sure that we're still there for you as well. So I'm really excited. In fact, we're just here at the church. We're sort of doing a little bit of finishing up on all the extra little things that we're tying up right now. There's been a lot going on at the church over the past few months. Anything from, we have had our kitchen restoration. That's still in process. Half the church is filled with VBS things because that's happening next week as well. So it's been a crazy time in the church, but I am so looking forward to having you guys here again, to be able to see some of you some more face to face. So I'm really excited. I hope that you come and join us. But again, if you're not able to join us for a while, that's fine. We will see you online, and we can't wait for it. So, an email will be going out that'll sort of outline everything I just told you, but I wanted to make sure that you felt as comfortable as you could about this before making a decision. So know that we are praying for you today. We are so excited about tomorrow, and we can't wait to see you soon. So may God bless you today, and see you soon.